let's wind down. We got ourselves the Wednesday Guardian. And my name is Christopher. I'm delighted you're here to solve this grid with me and Rylan the Buckshot. So you got Christopher and Rylan, or as I call him, Buckshot. And he's going to sit with me today and we're going to work on this grid together. So let's go ahead and hop on into it and see what we've got. Um, I'm just thrilled to death that you're here and that you're putting up with the horrible audio and the terrible video. And by the way, thank you, Krishna, for the idea for using iMovie. And yes, I've got that in CapCut, but it's just there's the process. It just this isn't the same as being at home in the studio, and so it's a little bit more difficult. But nevertheless, we'll get this going as soon as possible. We'll just get well, like I said, we'll be back a week from yesterday, and everything will be back to normal. But in the meantime, thank you so much for being so patient. Let's go ahead and pull up our grid here. Okay, let's see if I can move this now to where I can actually. There we go. Is that good? Do we got us here? All right. Let's see. This is also hinky, isn't it? There's nothing really. This isn't exactly a professional broadcast, that's for sure. Let's try to get our mouse in here and then get away from it as soon as possible. Okay. So let's see. Cool. At 13 letters. Oh my gosh. Um, Fixed computer errors. Hmm. By the way, I got a Merlot Cabernet Sauvignon blend at the grocery store. It's just called Winemaker's Select. It was like 16 bucks, and it's really not bad. But I don't really know anything about it. So, but not bad. If you happen to be in the States and you go to the grocery store and you find a bottle of Winemaker's, whatever it's called, Select, I think, grab it. Not bad at all. Let's see here. Let me move this a little bit more so that we can actually get to where we're out of everybody's way. Okay. Fixed computer errors could be to debug. And Rylan, I'm so glad you got to hang out here today. We got a boa here for feathery neckwear. Regular payment. Okay. Electronic devices. Just need a little bit more than that. Cupid at 8. Could be amaretto. Come stai? So, cool. Not quite working on me yet. If you, by the way, if you can't see yourself on the screen, they can't see you. Just keep that in mind. So electronic devices, as an example, could be gadgetry. Um, Regular payment, 8 and 5. Number of Schoolboy Agent Joe. No idea. I don't even know who Schoolboy Agent Joe is. Bridge bid at 2 and 5. I think that may be a no trump. And let's see. No, I haven't got a clue, though I'm wondering if it's not 90. We'll find out. A means to an end could be a tool. Pedestrian route beneath a road or railway would be an underpass. And heart of the matter, I think we got lucky. If underpass is right, then we've got ourselves a crux. I probably would have put it in gist had I not known that. And beyond compare at 3 and 10 sounds a lot like par excellence. So then we've got, oh, by the way, I'm having the Merlot. Rylan's having a Slurpee. Pina Colada. He says it has a nice finish. Uh, Pay it out of respect. Interlock. Needs something to go on, or I'm just gonna be just guessing crazy. About turn. See this S and this AL? This S and this L? I think that's an SAL. I think this is a reversal. And that would be an about turn, but we got to check ourselves, and that's exactly what we got to do here. Pay out of respect. No idea. Taking something illegally. 13.
Illegally.
McKellen or McShane, of course, Ian. That's one we know. Move forward suddenly could be to lunge. And so now interlock looks like it could be dovetail. And that's great. Dovetail, yeah, to kind of dovetail. We get these things that kind of interlock on each other. They kind of have a dovetail. It just locks them into place. Engineering, I guess, a term for engineering. Mechanical physics. I'm not sure. Yeah, I know. Feel sorry. No, it's longer than stealing. I mean, look at this. It's 13 letters long. Stealing would,
13.
yeah, stealing would be like 7. So, feel sorry could be
Bank
to
robbery?
regret. No, it's one word. It's 13 letters long.
13 letters on one word.
Yeah. So, for example, when you're doing the Guardian, you look down here, you see it says beyond compare 3 and then 10. That means there's 3-letter word and then a 10-letter word. So par excellence, which is a French word meaning beyond compare. But nevertheless, taking something illegally looks like this could be appropriation.
Appropriation? What's that?
Yeah. Oh, it's just a big word for stealing.
What?
Yeah.
Why would they make that?
Sometimes it involves fiduciary malfeasance too, but wait till you get to college for that, kiddo. Or make yourself super smart now. That's fine by me. I'm not super smart. I just like doing the grids, and after a while, you kind of start remembering and learning stuff. So pepper or pop? How about peppercorn or popcorn?
Peppercorn?
Peppercorn, popcorn. What do you think? Like a passenger pigeon.
Passenger? I think those are extinct, right?
They are extinct. Very good. I was just about to say, I think we're extinct. That's why I was looking at it kind of like extinct. But thank you, Rylan. You're a clever lad. Clever boy.
I learned it off of social studies at school.
There and then,
There and
2,
then?
3, and 4 looks like it could be on the
Oh.
spot, but that would mean that I misspelled amaretto. I sure did. So let's see if we got this right. On the spot. Sign of things to come could be, you know what that's called when somebody tells you something bad's on the way or something like that.
No.
There's a couple of words for one, but one could be an omen.
Omen.
Yeah, an omen, like it's a bad omen, like if it thunders or lightning. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it looks like cool at 13 could actually be dispassionate, which is a fantastic word and one that I never use either. I obviously know what it is, but I don't ever use that word. Isn't that crazy? It's such a good word. I would just say he's kind of aloof or cool about it or careless or something like that. And swift work. You haven't heard of Jonathan Swift, I'm assuming. He lived in
I haven't.
he lived in like the 16 and 1700s. He was anyway, he was a writer and he did something with the church too. He did something. I can't remember what he did. He was some sort of whatever, but no, he was a satirist. He wrote satire. So that's funny. Swift work, and you would think, oh, okay, he's just going in and sweeping really fast, or maybe putting a house together fast. But no, swift work is
Putting a house together fast.
Satire.
You'd have to be faster than the speed of light to do that.
You would. So I don't know who Schoolboy Agent Joe is.
I can go look it up.
Well, we don't want to look it up when we're doing the grid because then it's not fair. So I guess paid out of respect could be homage. And it looks like the Yank is going to get another YANKSLAP today because I do not know anything about Schoolboy Agent Joe, but I think that Buckshot here is going to help me figure that out by looking it up when we're finished with the grid.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think a regular payment at 8-letter word and a 5-letter word may be a standing order.
Probably.
Yeah, so that's a very British thing because I don't know that we would have those here. And I'm not going to take credit if I'm right, but I'm going to go ahead and put in 90 just because it looks like it could be 90. But clearly, this is YANKSLAP territory because I don't even know who Schoolboy Agent Joe is. So therefore,
I'll look it up right after.
Look it up. Let me know. I appreciate that, buddy. And yeah, let's go ahead and do a check all and see if I got anything wrong or if I mistyped something.
She mistyped something. Let's see.
Do you see any missing letters?
Any missing letters? Let me look.
I don't see any. It looks like if I had just known who Schoolboy Agent Joe was, it looks like I might have gotten out of a YANKSLAP today.
There's no missing letters. There's no missing letters.
If y'all see a missing letter, then please leave it in the comments below. But otherwise, again, thank you so much for solving with me and Buckshot today. It's such a pleasure. to have you here. So glad that you're putting up with our lack of technology and just the awful volume levels. It's the whole 9 yards. I know it's terrible. The video quality is bad, but I appreciate you being here more than you'll ever know. Well, I mean, it's literally my favorite project I've ever organized my life around is doing these grids with you. It means the world to me. I love our community. I love every one of you, and I really appreciate the feedback and stuff. And to Krishna and Neil, as always, you guys make me so smart. All of you make me so smart. And I just can't tell you how much I appreciate it. So until we see you tomorrow for the Thursday Guardian, um, be well. All right, take care of yourselves. Take care of your friends and your family, especially your neighbors and stuff. But be especially kind to the person behind you in the queue. Be well from Copperas Cove, Texas. Cheers.